Hello again, it's Sean here with expertmlmreview.org. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at the product pricing for Ambit Energy. If you have gone or are reviewing Ambit Energy as a potential business for you, you'll find the 5-point scam analysis review of Ambit Energy, where we review Ambit on the product, the company, the compensation, the leadership or ownership, and the competition. And it gives a very good review of the company. Definitely recommend checking that out, and you can find that at ambitenergy.expertmlmreview.org. But today we're going to be doing a video and going into detail on the product, and specifically the competitiveness of the product in the three markets that Ambit does business. The first state where they do business, and the state they've been doing business longest, is Texas. So let's take a look at and actually go back here to the review. You'll notice I have the websites listed where you can review the rates for Ambit in Texas. It's powertochoose.org. So jump over here to Power to Choose, and I've gone ahead and sped up the process by sticking in a zip code, a serviceable zip code, and we narrowed down the list to all companies for 1-year plans, for 12-month plans, which is a pretty standard plan in Texas, probably the most common plan. And if we look at that results here that I've already got brought up, I've got it organized by average price per kilowatt for 1,000 kilowatts of usage, just to give us a good barometer here. And we'll scroll down. We have a pretty good list of results here. And you'll notice Ambit's plan is here. Actually, did not mean to click on that. Ambit's plan is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the 8th cheapest rate plan on there, and actually they're tied for 6th cheapest, 11.4. They're tied with Kinetic and Zero on a 1-year plan. So they are near the bottom of the pricing scale for this 1-year plan in Texas. And like I say, that's a very good, very truthful comparison in the state of Texas, which I'm familiar with because that's where I live. Now, if you keep scrolling down here, you'll notice the rates range from 10.6 cents per kilowatt up to a high of 14.9 cents per kilowatt. And Ambit's rate at 11.4 looks to be very, very competitive. So that's just an example in the Texas marketplace. I'd say that meets our qualification as a product that is competitive for the marketplace. That you're offering something of value at a price that is competitive and not not gorging the consumer by any means. Let's go ahead and take a look at Illinois next. I've got that up on my board here. The best website in the research that I've done to review pricing in Illinois is this Citizens Utility Board, and they've done a test on the rates of the natural gas providers in Illinois. And the funny thing is that the study that they did shows that 91% of the folks that switched to a deregulated gas provider in Illinois would have been better off not switching because they ended up losing money. Only 9% saved money. Let's go down and see how Ambit rates in Illinois. Ambit is actually, interestingly enough, and I was a bit surprised to find this, I actually viewed this one other time as well. Ambit Energy is the only company on here that's listed to have saved their customers money 100% of the time. Every other company on here, is a mix of the two, and some of them have lost their customers money 100% of the time. The majority have lost their customers money the majority of the time. You've got a company like Illinois Natural Gas Corporation. They saved their customers money more often than not, but not by much, 55% to 45%. So I guess the nice thing here is that in Illinois, Ambit has a 1% savings guarantee. So that means that they promise to at least save you 1% off of the rates of NICOR in that service territory. So not much savings, but it is nice to know that it is savings 100% of the time. You can go through and check that out in a little bit more detail on your own time if you'd like. Let's go to the third state they do business, which is New York, and Power to Choose. New York's website is energyguide.com. And if you go on Energy Guide, I've went ahead and sorted this already, put in a serviceable area, brought up the rate plans, and we've got them sorted by rate. Now, in New York right now, they have the same guarantee as Illinois, the 1% savings guarantee. So, same thing. They guarantee to save you money compared to the incumbent, which in this case would be Con Edison because I think I'm showing rates for the Bronx here. So from cheapest, which Energy Plus looks to show the cheapest rates in New York right now for this area, to most expensive ranges from 7 cents per kilowatt up to a high of, and then some of this is confusing, up to a high of 13 cents a kilowatt plus a $5 a month service charge. Now, Ambit in this range actually comes in more toward the higher range of pricing. They come at 13.6 with no monthly service charge. So they are still not the most expensive, but they are near the higher range of the spectrum there. And I imagine that since Ambit's rate in New York is variable, 100%, not a locked in, it changes from month to month. I imagine that this is going to vary quite a bit and probably bounce around the range of spectrum here. So I did jump on this one other time, and they were more toward the middle the last time I checked. But once again, they're at the higher range here, but keep up with it if you're. This review is taking place on July 28th, 2009. So whatever time range that you're watching this video, go and do your own research. And once again, the primary motivator here is if you're looking at this as a business, you just want to make sure that Ambit is able to offer a pricing that you're able to extend to your clients and the people that you know that's competitive and something of value to them. And once again, we've looked at New York, Texas, and Illinois. In 2 of the 3 markets, Illinois and Texas, right now as of this date, their prices are extremely competitive, and in New York, they're toward the higher end of the scale. So I would say that across the board, that's a fair review, and they are definitely in the range of the marketplace. So there's your review for today. Check it out in more detail yourself, and once again, you can review and refer to ambitenergy.expertmlmreview.org for more information and details regarding Ambit Energy.